Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to see a show of murder, greed, corruption, violence, exploitation, adultery, and treachery. All those things we hold near and dear to our hearts. Thank you.
Five, six, seven, eight.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano's hot. Just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Slick your hair and wear your buckle shoes. And all that jazz, I hear that Father Dip is gonna blow the blues. And all that jazz, hold on, hun, we're gonna bunny hug. I bought some aspirin down at United Drug in case you shake apart and want a brand new star to do that jazz.
Skidoo.
And all that jazz,
Hacha. Whoopee.
and all that jazz. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz.
Listen, your husband ain't home, is he?
No, her husband is not at home. Find a flash, we're playing fast and loose. And all that jazz, right up here is where I store the juice. And all that jazz, come on babe, we're gonna brush the sky. That your lucky landing never flew so high. 'Cause in the stratosphere, how could you lend an ear to all that jazz?
I'm afraid so, Roxie.
Oh, Fred.
Oh, Fred!
Yeah?
Nobody walks out on me.
But sweetheart!
Don't sweetheart me, you.
Roxie, please!
Whoopee! Hotcha!
Jazz.
Oh, I gotta pee.
Now I'm no one's wife, but I love my life, and oh, there, yes, that jazz.
So I took the gun, officer, and I shot him.
I see. And your wife, Roxie Hart, was in no way involved, is that correct?
That's right, officer.
Or are you just a cheerful little murderer?
Murderer? Why, just last week the jury thanked a man for shooting a burglar.
Well, that's just fine. It's all right here, Mr. Hart.
Freely and gladly. Freely and gladly.
For her first number, Miss Roxie Hart liked to sing a song about love and devotion, dedicated to her dear husband, Amos.
Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, but he doesn't care, he'll string along. He loves me so, that funny honey of mine. Sometimes I'm down and sometimes I'm up, but he follows round like some droopy-eyed pup. He loves me so, that funny honey of mine. He ain't no sheik, that's no great physique, and Lord knows he ain't got the smarts. But look at that soul, I tell you that hole is a whole lot greater than the sum of his parts. And if you knew him like me, I know you'd agree. What if the world slandered my name? Why, he'd be right there taking the blame. He loves me so, and it all suits me fine. That funny, sunny, honey, hubby of mine.
A man got a right to protect his home and his loved ones, right?
Of course he has.
Well, I come in from the garage, officer, and I see him coming in through the window with my wife Roxanne there sleeping like an angel. An angel!
So, that funny honey of mine.
I mean, just supposing he had violated her or something. You know what I mean? Violated?
I know what you mean.
Or something. Think how terrible that would have been. It's a good thing I got home from work on time, I'm telling you that. I say I'm telling you that.
Loves me so, that funny honey of mine.
Fred Casely.
Fred Casely. How could he be a burglar? My wife knows him. He sold us
Lord
our
knows
furniture.
he ain't got the smarts.
She lied to me. She told me he was a burglar.
Wait, you mean he was dead when you got home?
She had him covered with a sheet, and she's telling me that cock and bull story about this burglar and how I ought to say
Now
I
you
did it.
shot
Because I
up
was
this
shoring it off.
trap.
Burglar,
I
huh?
can't stand
And
that
I believed
sound.
her. So she was two-timing me, huh? Well, she can just swing for all I care. Boy, I'm down in the garage working my butt off. 14 hours a day, she's up there munching on bonbons and jazzing.
String me up. Well, no.
This time she pushed me too far. That little chiseler.
That scummy.
Boy, what a sap I was.
Dummy, hubby of mine.
Double stick, you disloyal husband. Oh, you want to know what really happened? I shot him. Put that down in your book, palsy. And you want to know why? He was trying to walk out on me.
It's pretty cold-blooded murder, Mrs. Hart. You're liable to hang you for that one.
Hang me?
Not so tough now, are you?
Oh, Amos, did you hear that? Oh, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you.
And now, the merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
Pop. 6.
Squish.
Cicero.
Lip shits.
Pop. 6.
Squish.
Cicero.
Lip shits.
Pop. 6.
Squish.
Cicero.
Lip shits.
Pop. 6. Cicero.
Lip shits.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I'll bet you would have done the same.
Pop. 6. Cicero.
Lip shits.
He had it coming.
You know how people have these little habits that get you down? Like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew, pop. Well, I came home this one day and I'm really irritated and looking for a little sympathy. And then there's Bernie, laying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing, popping. So I said to him, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and fired 2 warning shots into his head.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I'll bet you would have done the same.
I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single and we hit it off right away. So we started living together. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd mix him a drink, we'd have dinner. Well, it was like heaven in 2.5 rooms. Then I found out, single. He told me, single my foot. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So that night, he comes home from work, I mix him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic. Ha! He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in its prime, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime.
Now, I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up the chicken for dinner, minding my own business, and in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been seeing the milkman, he says. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, you've been seeing the milkman. And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I'll bet you would have done the same.
Azt mondják, hogy híres, lekom ne fogtál ferimet, hát meg lecsaptam a fejet. De nem igaz, én ártatlan vagyok. Nem tudom, miért mongoncsóztam, hogy ilyen tettem. Próbáltam a rendőrségen megmacsorázni, de nem értették meg!
But did you do it?
Not guilty! My sister Veronica and I did this double act, and my husband Charlie traveled around with us. Now for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, flip flops, backflips.
one right after the other. Well, this one night we were in Cicero, the three of us, sitting up in a hotel room, having a few laughs, and we ran out of ice, so I went out to get some. I come back, open the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, they abused it. Could you tell me that I was wrong?
I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself. And on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead!
The dirty bum, 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 bum. The dirty bum, 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 bum. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. Why did they use us? And they abused us. Could you tell us that we were wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it had themselves to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
You pop that gum one more
Single
time.
my foot. Number 17.
Artistic differences.
I'll bet you would have done the same.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the keeper of the keys, the countess of the clink, the mistress of Murderers Row, matron Mama Morton. Ask any of the chickies in my pen. They'll tell you I'm the biggest mother hen. I love them all and all of them love me. Because the system works, the system called reciprocity. Got a little motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tat for what I got to give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you.
Look at this, Mama. The Tribune calls me the crime of the year, and the news says, not in memory do we recall so fiendish and horrible a double homicide.
Oh, baby, you can't buy that kind of publicity. You took care of Mama, and Mama took care of you. I talked to Flynn. He set your trial date for March the 5th. March the 7th, you'll be acquitted, and March 8th. Do you know what Mama's gonna do for you? She's gonna start you on a vaudeville tour.
I've been on a lot of vaudeville tours. What kind of dough are we talking about?
Well, I've been talking to the boys at William Morris, and due to your recent sensational activities, I can get you $2,500.
$2,500? The most me and Veronica made was $350.
Well, that was before Cicero, before Billy Flynn, and before Mama.
Mama, I always wanted to play Big Jim Coliseumos. Could you get me that?
Big Jim's? Well, that's another story. That might take another phone call.
And how much would that phone call cost?
You know how I feel about you. You're like family. I'll do it for $50.
$50 for a phone call? You must get a lot of wrong numbers, Mama.
If you want my gravy, pepper my ragu, spice it up for Mama, she'll get hot for you. So, what's the one conclusion I can bring this number to? When you're good to Mama, Mama's good to you. Bye, babies.
Hey, you! Get out of my chair!
Who the hell do you think you are?
Roxie, this here is Velma Kelly.
Velma Kelly. The Velma Kelly? Oh gosh, I read about you in the papers. Could I ask you something, Miss Kelly?
What?
The assistant district attorney, Mr. Harrison, said what I'd done was a hanging case, and he's prepared to ask for the maximum penalty. I sure would appreciate some advice.
Look, I don't give no advice, and I don't take no advice. You're a perfect stranger to me, and let's keep it that way.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Roxie, relax. You see, in this town, murder is a form of entertainment. Besides, in 47 years, Cook County ain't never hung a woman yet. So it's 47-1, they won't hang you.
There's always a first.
Tell me, Roxie, what do you figure on using for grounds? What are you going to tell the jury?
Well, I figured I'd just tell them the truth.
Telling the jury the truth? That's really stupid.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what am I going to do?
You're talking to the wrong people.
You see, dearie, it's this way. Murder is like divorce. The reason don't count, it's the grounds. Temporary insanity, self-defense.
Yeah. What's your grounds?
My grounds are that I didn't do it.
So who did?
Well, I'm sure I don't know. I passed out completely. Only I'm sure I didn't do it. I've the tenderest heart in the world, don't I, Mama?
You bet your ass you have, Velma.
So, that's Velma Kelly.
Ain't she something? She wears nothing but black narcissus perfume and never makes her own bed. I take care of that for her.
You make her bed?
Well, not exactly. You see, Velma pays me $5 a week, and then I give the Hungarian 50 cents, and she does it. Hey, Kadlin Hanyak. Serec namad meges merend, Roxie hard ot.
Not guilty.
That's all she ever says. Anyway, you know who's defending Velma, don't you?
Who?
Mr. Billy Flynn. Best criminal lawyer in all Chicago, that's who.
How do I get Billy Flynn?
Well, first you give me $100, then I make a phone call.
I see, and how much does he get?
$5,000.
$5,000?
I'd be happy to make that phone call for you, dearie.
$5,000? Now where am I going to get $5,000?
Ladies and gentlemen, a tap dance.
Oh, Amos. I knew you'd come. I've been sinful. But I want to make it up to you for what I've done. And I will. Just as soon as I get out of here. And I can. You see, there's this lawyer and he costs $5,000.
Roxie, I'm tired of your fancy footwork. The answer is no.
I know I've lied to you. I know I've cheated on you. And I've even stolen money from your pants pocket while you were sleeping.
You did?
But I never stopped loving you. Not my Amos. So manly, so attractive, so... I'm embarrassed. So sexy.
But $5,000.
But it's my hour of need.
Well, okay. I'll get it for you, Roxie. I'll get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the silver-tongued prince of the courtroom, the one, the only, Mr. Billy Flynn.
We want Billy. Where is Billy? B-I-double-L-Y. We're all his. He's our kind of a guy. And ooh, what luck, 'cause here he is.
Is everybody here? Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Hit it. Hello, ladies. I don't care about expensive things, cashmere coats, diamond rings, don't mean a thing. All I care about is love, that's what I'm here for. I don't care for wearing silk cravats, ruby studs, satin spats, don't mean a thing. All I care about is love.
All he cares about is love.
Give me two eyes of blue, softly saying,
I need you.
let me see her standing there. And honest mister, I'm a millionaire. I don't care for any fine attire, Vanderbilt might admire. No, no, not me. All I care about is love.
All he cares about is love.
It may sound odd. All I care about is love. That's what I'm here for. Honest to God, all I care about is love.
All he cares about is love.
Give me long raven hair flowing down about to there. Let me see her running free and keep your money, that's enough for me. I don't care for driving package cars, smoking long buck cigars. No, no, not me. All I care about is doing the guy in who's picking on you, twisting the wrist that's turning the screw. All I care about is love. Excuse me, ladies. Ah, hello, Andy.
Amos. My name is Amos.
Right, look, have you got the rest of the $5,000?
Well, here's 500 of my insurance and 300 I borrowed from the guys down at the garage and 700 on the building and loan fund.
That's 2,000.
And that's all I got so far.
What about her father?
I phoned him yesterday and he told me he'll probably be able to raise some money later.
Ah, you're a liar. I called her father myself yesterday. You know what he told me? That his daughter went to hell 10 years ago and she could stay there forever before he'd spend a cent to get her out.
I'll pay you $20 a week on my salary. I'll give you notes with interest double, triple, till every cent is paid.
You know, that is touching. But I've got a motto. I'll tell you what it is. Play square. Dead square. Now, when you came to me with your wife's case, I didn't ask you, was she guilty? I didn't ask you, was she innocent? No, foolish questions like that. Now, did I? No. All I said was, have you got $5,000? And you said yes, but you haven't got $5,000, so I figure you're a dirty liar.
I'm sorry, Mr. Flynn.
Woo. But I took her case, and I'll keep it, because I play square. Now, first thing tomorrow, I'll have her name on the front page of every paper as the hottest little jazz slayer since Velma Kelly. Then we announce that we're going to hold an auction to raise money for her defense. They'll buy anything she's ever touched. Shoes, dresses, underwear. Plus, we tell them that if by due process of law she gets hanged, the stuff triples in value. I'll give you 20% on everything we make over $5,000. That's what I call playing square.
I don't know, Mr. Flynn.
Well, you see, it's like this. Either I get the entire $5,000, or you'll rot in jail before I can ever bring you to trial. Now look, in a few moments here, we're going to have a big press conference. There'll be photographers, reporters, and that sob sister from the Evening Star, Mary Sunshine.
Mary Sunshine is going to interview me? Holy crap!
Hey, and cut out all the swearing. From here on in, you say nothing rougher than, oh dear. Got it? Now look, the first thing we've got to go after is sympathy from the press. They're not all pushovers like that Mary Sunshine. No. Chicago's a tough town. It's gotten so tough, in fact, that they shoot the girls right out from under you. But there's one thing they can never resist, and that's a reformed sinner. So I've decided to rewrite the story of your life. From convent to jail. Get this. A beautiful southern home. Every luxury and refinement. Parents dead. Educated at the Sacred Heart. A fortune swept away. A runaway marriage. A beautiful, innocent girl bewildered by what's happened to her. Young, full of life, lonely. You were caught up by the mad whirl of a great city. Jazz, cabarets, liquor. Step back. You were drawn like a moth to the flame, but now the mad whirl has ceased. A butterfly crushed on the wheel. You have sinned, and you are sorry.
That's beautiful.
Now, when they ask why you shot him, all you can remember is a fearful quarrel and he threatened to kill you. You can still see him coming at you with that awful look in his eyes. And get this, you both reached for the gun. That's your grounds, self-defense.
Mr. Flynn, the reporters are here.
Let him in, Butch. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, I trust you all know my client, Miss Roxie Hart.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so flattered y'all came to see little old me. I guess you want to know why I shot him, the rat.
Sit down, dummy.
Mr. Billy Flynn in the press conference rag. Notice how his mouth never moves. Almost.
Where'd you come from? Mississippi. And your parents? Very wealthy. Where are they now?
6 feet under, but she was was granted one more star. The Convent of the Sacred Heart.
When'd you get here?
1920.
How old were you?
Don't remember.
Then what happened?
I met Amos, and he stole my heart away. Convinced me to elope one day.
A convent girl, a runaway marriage. Oh, it's too terrible. You poor, poor dear. Who's right, Casely?
My ex-boyfriend.
Why'd you shoot him?
I was leaving.
Was he angry?
Like a madman. Still I said, Fred, move along. She knew what she was doing wrong.
Then describe it.
He came toward me
With a pistol.
from my bureau.
Did you fight him?
Like a tiger. He had strength and she had none. And yet they both reached for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reached for the gun, for the gun.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reach for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun.
Understandable, understandable. Yes, it's perfectly understandable. Comprehensible, comprehensible. Not a bit reprehensible. It's so defensible.
How you feeling?
Very frightened.
Are you sorry?
Are you kidding?
Sit down.
What's your statement?
All I'd say is, though my choo-choo jumped the track, I give my life to bring him back.
And? What?
Jazz and liquor.
And?
The men who
What?
play for fun.
And what?
That's before that
Yeah?
came upon me
When?
we both before the gun.
Understandable, understandable.
Yes, it's perfectly understandable. Comprehensible, comprehensible. Not a bit reprehensible. It's so defensible.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both.
Let me hear
Oh
it.
yes, they both reach for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the
A little
gun.
louder.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the
Now you
gun.
got it.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, 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 the gun.
Both reached for the gun.
Both reach for the gun.
Stop the presses! Convent girl held! We both reached for the gun, says Roxie Hart!
Roxie sobs, I give anything to bring him back.
Dancing feet leads to sorrow, says beautiful jazz slayer.
Jazz and liquor, Roxie's downfall. You got that, Charlie?
Right. You want to know something? I've always wanted my name in the paper. Before Amos, I used to date this well-to-do, ugly bootlegger. He used to like to dress me up, take me out, and show me off. Once, it said in the paper, Gangland's Al Capelli seen at Che Vito with cute red-headed Corinne. That was me. So I clipped it out and saved it. Now look, Roxie rocks Chicago! Woo! Look, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Not that the truth really matters, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. You see, I'm older than I ever intended to be. All my life, I wanted to be a dancer in vaudeville. Oh yeah, have my own act. But no. No, 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 no. It was one big world full of no. Life. Then Amos came along. Sweet, safe Amos who never says no. You know, some guys are like mirrors, and when I catch myself in Amos's face, I'm always a kid. You can love a guy like that. So, I gave up the vaudeville idea because, you know, after all those years, you sort of figured opportunity just passed you by. Oh, but it ain't. Oh, no, 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 but it ain't. You see, if this Flynn guy really gets me off and with all this publicity, I could still get into vaudeville. I could still have my own act. Now I've got me a world full of yes! The name on everybody's lips is gonna be Roxie. The lady raking in the chips is gonna be Roxie. I'm gonna be a celebrity, that means somebody everyone knows. They're gonna recognize my eyes, my hair, my teeth, my legs, my nose. From just some dumb mechanic's wife, I'm gonna be Roxie, who says that murder's not enough, and who, in case she doesn't hang, can say she started with a bang. Roxie Hart. I'm gonna have a swell act too. Yeah, I'll get a boy to work with. Hell, I'll get 4 boys. It'll frame me better. Think big, Roxie, think big. The name on everybody's lips is gonna be Roxie. The lady raking in the chips is gonna be Roxie. She's gonna be a celebrity. That means somebody everyone knows. They're gonna recognize her eyes, her hair, her teeth, my legs, my nose. From just some dumb mechanic's wife, I'm gonna be singing Roxie, who says that murder's not enough, and who, in case she doesn't hang, can say she started with a bang. Roxie, Roxie Hart. We're gonna wait outside in line to get to see Roxie. Think of those autographs outside. Good luck to you, Roxie. And I'll appear in a lavalier that goes all the way down to my waist. Here ring, there ring, everywhere ring-a-ling, but always in the best of faith. Ooh, I'm a star. And the audience loves her. And I love the audience. And the audience loves me for loving them. And I love the audience for loving me. And we just love each other. And that's because none of us got enough love in our childhood. That's right. And that's showbiz, kid. Oh, yeah. She's given up her humdrum life. I'm gonna be Roxie. She made a scandal and a star. And Sophie Tucker-O'Fane, I know, to see her name get filled below. Roxie, Roxie Hart.
are my dancers.
Roxie rocks Chicago.
Fans riot at Roxie auction. Roxie Nighty raises $200.
Mama, you know I'm not a jealous person, but every time I see that tomato's name on the front page, it drives me nuts.
Baby, I got some bad news.
What do you mean?
I mean the tour. It's canceled.
Canceled?
Well, your name hasn't been in the papers in a long time. I've been getting calls from the boys at William Morris all day. We don't want her. We've lost interest. She's washed up. She's a bum. Do you know how that hurts Mama to hear that about somebody she cares for?
Oh, sure.
I mean, all you read about now is that Hart kid.
Hey, Mama, I've got an idea. Suppose I talk Hart into doing that sister act with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Velma Kelly in an act of desperation.
My sister and I had an act that couldn't flop. My sister and I were headed straight for the top. My sister and I earned $1,000 a week at least. Oh yeah. But my sister is now unfortunately deceased. I know, it's sad of course, but a fact is still a fact. And now all that remains is the remains of a perfect double act. Did you know you were exactly the same size as my sister? You would fit in her wardrobe perfectly. Why don't I show you some of the act, huh? Watch this. Now you have to imagine it with two people. It's swell with two people. First I, brum, 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 brum. Then she, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, saxophone. Then do-do-do-do, brum, brum, together. But I can't do it alone. Then she'd, then I'd, then but I can't do it alone. She'd say, what's your sister like? I'd say, men, yuck, yuck, yuck. She'd say, you're the cat's meow. Then we'd wow the crowd again when she'd go. I'd go. We'd go. Then those two-bit Johnnies did it up round to cheer the best attraction in town. They nearly tore the balcony down. And we'd say, okay, boys, we're going home. But here's a few more parting shots. And this we did in perfect unison. To it, but I simply cannot do it alone. Well,
Boy, they sure got lousy floor shows in jails nowadays. You know there was a time where you can go to jail.
okay, Roxie, I'll level with ya.
Listen, what did Mama just tell ya? It's me they want now. Haven't you read the papers? I'm a star. I'm a big star. Thanks. Single. Nothing personal. You understand.
Nothing personal. Nothing's ever personal. Like the deserted bride on her wedding night, all alone and shaking with fright, with her brand new hobby nowhere in sight. I simply cannot do it alone.
Well, here's the way I got the story. There's this kitty something or other. I didn't catch her last name. Anyway, she's some sort of heiress. Her folks are in pineapples, grapefruits, something like that. Well, she's playing house in a north side apartment with some guy named Harry. Last night, this kitty dame comes home. Harry's already in bed. She goes to change. And when she returns, she notices something rather odd.
Oh, Harry.
Okay, are you gonna believe what you see or what I tell you?
What I see!
Lakeshore Drive Massacre.
Berserk Philly Felstella.
2 in bed, both dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, my client will answer all your Will you stop biting me? I'll get hydrophobia.
I'm not answering any more questions.
Come on, dearie. I'm gonna show you to your suite. You're gonna love it.
Wait a minute. Don't you know who my father is?
Who?
Well, he owns all of Hawaii. Now let go of me, you chunk of lead!
Step right in here. She will be happy to answer all your questions, and afterwards I'll be happy to give you a personal interview myself.
Mr. Flynn.
Hiya, Trixie.
Trixie?
Roxie, sorry. Boy, what a hellion, huh? And a socialite, too. Her mother owns all the pineapples in Hawaii.
What do I care about pineapples? Did you get my trial date?
Take it easy, kid. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Mr. Flynn, there's a couple of things I'd like to discuss about my trial, too.
Right. Hiya, Velma. First things first, honey. Miss Sunshine. Can I call you Mary? The girl comes from old pineapple money. It's a gripping story, really. Ha ha.
Pineapples? I got a feeling you're in trouble, Roxie.
Socialite? You lose again, Velma.
There's only one person who can help you now, Roxie.
There's only one person you can count on now, Velma. And now, Miss Roxie Hart and Miss Velma Kelly sing a song of unrelenting determination and unmitigated ego.
One thing I know, and I've always known, I am my own best friend. Baby's alive, but baby's alone, and baby's her own best friend. Manny's the guy who told me he cares, but they were scratching my back, 'cause I was scratching theirs. And trusting to luck, ha ha, that's only for fools. I play in a game where I make the rules, and rule number 1 from here till the end is I am my own best friend. 3 musketeers who never say die. Flynn, Miss Sunshine, and all you reporters.
You didn't tell me about this when I took the case.
Oh, don't worry about me. It's just that I'm going to have a baby.
A baby?
Crap! I want the best doctor in the city for my poor client. Somebody pick that girl up.
And all that
Hello, suckers. Welcome back. Roxie's in there being looked over by the state medical examiner. She says she's gonna have a baby. Now, why didn't I think of that?
Please, ladies and gentlemen of the press, leave the two of us alone so we can rest.
The two of us? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Could I have one last picture, please?
Sure, anything for the press.
Do you believe it? Do you believe it?
My dear little baby.
My dear little baby.
My sweet little baby.
My sweet little baby.
Look at my baby and me. Me and my baby and me, we're about as happy as babies can be. What if I find that I'm caught in a storm? I don't care, my baby's there and baby's bound to keep me warm. We're sticking together and ain't we got fun? So much together, you count us as one. Tell them and worry to go climb a tree, 'cause I've got my baby, my dear little baby. Look at my baby and me.
I don't see how you could possibly delay the trial another second, Mr. Flynn. My readers wouldn't stand for it. The poor child, to have her baby born in jail?
I can assure you my client will come to trial at the earliest possible moment, and you can quote me on that.
Hey, everybody! I'm the father!
Yup, 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 yup. Look at my baby and me. A dream of a duo, now don't you agree? Why keep it long when there's nothing to hide? And what I feel I must reveal is more than I can keep inside. And I can assure you it won't go away. Let me assure you it grows every day. I was a one once and now I'm a we. 'Cause I've got my baby, my sweet little baby. Look at my baby and me.
I think it's sweet. First time we ever had one of our girls in the family way.
I've got it and it's brilliant. I'll get Amos to divorce you. That way all the sympathy will go to you, not him. You'll be the poor little deserted mother-to-be, and that crumb is running out on you.
That's my kid!
Look at my baby and me. Facing the world optimistically. Nothing can stop us, so nobody try. 'Cause baby's rough and full of stuff, and incidentally so am I. Get out of our way, folks, and give us some room. Watch how we bubble and blossom and bloom. Life was a prison when we got the key. Me and my baby, my dear little baby, my cute little baby, my sweet little baby, my fat little baby, my
soft little baby, my pink little baby, my bold little baby. Look at my baby Annie.
Now, I'm the father. Papa, Dada. Did you hear me? Did you? No, you didn't hear me. That's the story of my life. Nobody ever listens to me. Have you noticed that? Am I making it up? Not even my parents noticed me. One day I went to school, and when I'd come home, they'd moved. If someone stood up in a crowd and raised his voice up way out loud and waved his arm and shook his leg, you'd notice him. If someone in the movie show yelled, "Fire! In the second row, this whole place is a powder keg!" you'd notice him. And even without clucking like a hen, everyone gets noticed now and then. Unless, of course, that personage should be invisible, inconsequential, me. Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell ya, Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there.
Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. I didn't even see you there.
Amos. My name is Amos.
Who says it isn't? It's the kid's name I'm thinking of.
What kid?
Roxie's kid. Say, you know when she's due? Early fall, September. Can you count? Early fall, September? That means you couldn't possibly be the father. But I want you to pass out those cigars anyway. I don't want you to mind when people laugh.
Laugh? Why would they laugh?
Because they can count. Can you count early fall, September? I have here a copy of Roxie's first statement, and it says she hadn't copulated with you for at least 4 months prior to the incident.
That's right. We hadn't done no copulating for 4 months. Early fall. Now, wait a minute.
But I want you to forget all that. My client needs your support.
Well, that's not right. I couldn't possibly be the father.
Divorce her? Did I hear you right? Is that what you said? Divorce her? My God, man, you wouldn't divorce her over a little thing like that now, would you?
You're damned right. That's what I'll do. I'll divorce her. She probably won't even notice.
Are you still there, Andy? I thought you'd gone.
Yeah, I'm still here, I think. Should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I tell ya, Cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane, 'cause you can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. Never even know. hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Hello, ladies. Hey, Diesel, get Roxie for me, would ya?
Billy, am I glad to see you. Look, March 5th is only a few weeks away, and I've been making plans. Look, for the trial, silver shoes with rhinestone buckles.
Look, kid, your trial date's been set back.
Oh, no!
Less than a month I had to, sweetie.
And who got my date as if I didn't know? Roxie Hart?
Hey, there's a lot of pressure on me. She's having a baby.
Yeah, tell me about it. Listen, Flynn, I figure if I'm sensational in court, I could get things moving again. I've been thinking a lot about my trial. Could I just show you what I thought I might do on the witness stand?
Go ahead.
Hit it! Well, when I got on the stand, I thought I'd take a peek at the jury, and then I crossed my legs like this.
When Velma takes a stand.
Then, when Harrison cross-examines me, I thought I'd give him this. And then if he yells, I thought I'd tremble like this. Oh no, please stop!
When Velma takes a stand. Look at little Belle, see her, give 'em hell. Ain't she doing grand? She's got him eaten out of the palm of her hand.
Then, I thought I'd let it all be too much for me, like real dramatic. Then, I thought I'd get real thirsty and say, please someone, could I have a glass of water?
When Velma takes a stand. See that Kelly girl, make that jury whirl. When she turns it on, she's gotta get 'em going till she's got 'em gone.
Then I thought I'd cry, buckets, only I don't have a handkerchief, and that's when I'd have to ask you for yours. I really like that part, don't you? Then I get up and try to walk, only I'm too weak. So I slump, and I slump, and I slump, and I slump. And until finally, I think.
When she rolls her eyes, then she takes a prize. When Velma takes a stand.
Is that really what you're going to do on the witness stand?
Yeah, I thought so.
Can I offer you just the teensiest bit of criticism?
Okay.
It stinks!
I'll talk to you later, kid.
I'm not hurt. I guess I'll go now, but not quietly. May I have my exit music, please?
When they see her shake, bet she takes the cake. When Velma takes a stand.
I have been waiting for you for 10 minutes. Don't do that again. All right, I got Amos to file for divorce.
Yeah? So now what?
So now I can get him on the stand and get him to admit that he made a terrible mistake because he still loves you. And of course, you still love him, and now the jury will be falling all over themselves to play Cupid and get you two back together. Smart, huh?
Smart, huh?
And another thing.
And another thing?
When Amos is on the stand, I want you to be knitting a baby garment.
I don't know how to knit.
Then learn.
Listen, I'm sick of everybody treating me like I'm some dumb common criminal.
Maybe that's because you are some dumb common criminal.
Ooh. It's better than being a greasy
Whoa, hey.
lawyer who's out for all he can steal.
Oh, and I bet you could appear in court without me too, huh?
I bet I could. Just read the morning paper, palsies. They love me.
You are a phony celebrity, kid. Give it a week and no one will even know your name. That's Chicago.
No, no, no. Not guilty. Not
guilty, Uncle Sam, not guilty!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure and your entertainment, we proudly present the one, the only Katalin Hanyak in her famous Hungarian rope trick.
After 47 years, a Cook County precedent had been shattered. Katalin Hanyak was hanged tonight for the brutal axe murder of her husband. The Hungarian woman's last words were, "not guilty."
Oh, Billy, I'll do anything you say.
Now, are we clear on what you're going to do on the stand?
Yes, I've been up all night rehearsing.
Are you ready?
Oh, Billy, I'm scared.
You've got nothing to worry about, kid. It's all a circus. A 3-ring circus. These trials, the whole world. All show business. But kid, you're working with a star. The biggest. Give 'em the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle 'em. Give 'em an act with lots of flash in it, and the reaction will be passionate. Give 'em the old hocus pocus, bee and feather 'em. How can they see with sequins in their eyes? What if your hinges all are rusting? What if, in fact, you're just disgusting? Razzle dazzle 'em, and they'll never catch wise. Give 'em the old razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle 'em.
Give 'em an act that's so splendiferous. Row after row will grow vociferous. Give 'em the old flim flam flummox, fool and fracture 'em. How can they hear the truth above the roar?
Roar, roar, roar. Throw 'em a bacon, love an eagle. They'll never know you're just
A bagel, razzle dazzle 'em, and they'll beg you for more.
razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle 'em. Back since the days of old Methuselah, everyone loves the big bamboozler. Give 'em the old 3-ring circus, stun and stagger 'em. When you're in trouble, go into your dance. Though you are stiffer than a girder, they'll let you get away with murder. Razzle dazzle 'em, and you've got a romance.
Give 'em the old razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle 'em. Give 'em an act that's unassailable. They'll wait a year till you're available. Give 'em the old double whammy, daze and dizzy 'em. Show 'em the first-rate sorcerer you are.
Long as you keep 'em way off balance, how can they spot you got no talents?
Razzle dazzle 'em,
Razzle dazzle 'em.
razzle dazzle 'em, and they'll make you a star. Ladies and gentlemen, we present justice.
The State of Illinois versus Roxie Hart for the murder of Fred Casely. Thank you.
The state calls
Mr.
Amos Hart.
Blah, 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 blah. Truth, 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 so help you God.
I certainly do. Question by Sergeant Fogarty. What happened next? Answer by Roxie Hart. I shot him because he was walking out on me, the louse. Signed, Roxie Hart. Do you recognize the signature?
Yes, sir. It's the signature of the lady who used to be my wife.
Exactly. Take the witness.
Well, hello, Amos.
Amos. That's right, Mr. Flynn, Amos.
Amos, it says here that you are at present obtaining a divorce from the defendant. Any reason why?
I'll say. The newspaper said that she was expecting a little stranger.
Well, that's hardly grounds for divorce, is it?
A little too much of a stranger.
Oh. And by that, you mean to say that you doubted the paternity of your child?
Well, sure.
Did you even bother to ask Roxie if you were the father?
Well, no, sir, but you told me.
Just jump to a conclusion. Is that what you call playing square? If Roxie swore right now that you were the father, which she does.
She does?
I do.
She does! Step down, Daddy. The defense calls Roxie Hart.
Roxie Hart to the stand.
Blah, 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 blah. Truth, 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 so help you God.
I do.
What's your name?
Roxie.
Roxie, I have here a statement in which you admit to having had illicit relations with the deceased Fred Casely. Is this statement true or false?
I'm afraid that's true.
Yet you were married, Mrs. Hart.
I know, and I wouldn't have gone with him if Mr. Hart and I hadn't quarreled that very morning.
Quarreled? About what?
Oh, Amos, I don't want to work in that cheap Southland nightclub anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't like you working those late hours at the garage either.
Sure.
Oh, Amos, I want a real home and a child.
Fat chance.
So you drifted into this illicit relationship with Casely because you are unhappy at home.
Most unhappy.
Yet you do respect the sacredness of the marriage vow.
Oh, yes, sir.
Then why didn't you stop this affair with Casely?
Oh, I tried to with Mr. Casely. Oh, he'd plead and he'd say,
I can't live without you. I can't live without you. I can't live without you.
Roxie Hart, the state has accused you with the murder of Fred Casely. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty, not guilty. Oh, I killed him, yes, but I am not a criminal.
Oh, there. There.
Give on the oath.
Roxie, can you recall the events of the night of February the 14th?
Yes, sir.
Tell the jury, in your own way, the happenings of that night.
Well, it was after work about 2 a.m. when I had stopped at the all-night grocery store to pick up some baking powder to make cupcakes for my Amos. Oh, Amos just loved my cupcakes. And then I went right home. I was getting ready for bed when suddenly the doorbell rang.
Ding dong.
Now, I had thought it was my girlfriend Gloria, so I slipped into my kimono and went to the door.
And who was there?
Fred Casely.
What did he say?
That note you wrote me, telling me it was all over, why did you write it?
Because I have seen the error of my ways.
And what did you say?
I said, go away.
Beat it, buddy!
I tried to close the door, but he forced his way in. I ran into the bedroom. But he followed me. Please, no good will come from this. And besides, I love my husband.
So you told him that you loved your husband. What did he say to that?
It doesn't matter. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine. I can't go on, I can't go on, I can't go on.
No, Roxie, oh my dear. Roxie, please. No, you must tell the jury everything. They have a right to know.
Okay. Amos and me are going to have a baby.
And what did he say to that?
I'll kill you before I see you have another man's child.
What happened next?
In his passion, he ripped off my kimono and threw me across the room. Mr. Hart's revolver was laying there between us. He grabbed for the gun. I knocked it from his hand. He whirled me aside.
And then?
Then we both reached for the gun. But I got it first.
Hooray! Then?
Then he came toward me with that funny look in his eyes.
I mean to kill you!
Did you think that he meant to kill you?
Oh, yes, sir.
So is his life or yours?
And not just mine. So I closed my eyes and I shot.
But sweetheart! Roxie, please!
In defense of your life.
Razzle dazzle, razzle dazzle.
To save my husband's unborn child.
And they'll make you a star.
Miss Hart's behavior throughout this entire ordeal has been truly extraordinary.
I bet it has.
Seated next to her attorney, Mr. Billy Flynn. She weeps, but she fishes in her handbag and cannot find a handkerchief.
Handkerchief?
Finally, her attorney, Mr. Billy Flynn, hands her one.
That's my bit!
Miss Hart, her usual gracious self, thanks the bailiff and he smiles at her. She looks simply radiant in her green lace dress and elegant silver shoes.
With rhinestone buckles?
With rhinestone buckles.
Velma, take it easy.
But those were my shoes!
Well, you shouldn't have left them lying around.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final day of the trial of Roxie Hart has come. A hush has fallen over the courtroom as Mr. Flynn prepares a summation to the jury. The next voice you will hear will be that of Mr. Flynn, champion of the downtrodden.
Ladies and gentlemen, you and I have never killed. We cannot know then the agony, the hell that Mrs. Hart went through then. This drunken beast, Fred Casely, forced his way into her apartment, forced liquor upon her, physically abused her, and threatened her life. In that moment, maternal instinct and a deep concern for her neighbors stirred within her. She shot him. We don't deny that. But she has prayed to God for forgiveness for what she has done. You may take her life, but that won't bring Casely back. Oh, look closely at that frail figure. My goodness, hasn't she suffered enough? We can't give her happiness, but we can give her a second chance. The defense rests.
Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Will the defendant please rise? And what is your verdict?
We find the defendant.
You should see what's going on out there. There was this divorce action. This babe shot her husband, his mother, and the defense attorney. There's blood all over the walls. It's terrible. But what a story.
I'm Roxie Hart. Don't you want my picture? What the hell happened?
You're found not guilty, that's what happened.
Who cares about that?
Well, I saved your life, but
The reporters, the photographers, the publicity, I was counting on that.
You know, your gratitude is overwhelming, but forget it, I'm only in it for the money anyway.
Yeah, you wind up with $5,000 and I wind up with nothing.
You're a free woman, Roxie Hart. And may God save Illinois. Green, my exit music, please. All I care about is love. Thank you. Thank you.
Roxie,
What do you want?
I'd like you to come home. You said you still wanted me. I still love you. And the baby. Our baby.
Baby? There ain't no baby.
There ain't no baby.
That's right.
Roxie, I still love you.
They didn't even want my picture. I don't understand that. They didn't even want my picture.
My exit music, please. Okay.
Gone. All gone. It's good, isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell? Isn't it fun? Isn't it nowadays? There's men everywhere, jazz everywhere, blues everywhere, life everywhere, joy everywhere nowadays. You can like the life you're living. You can live the life you like. You can even marry Harry, but mess around with Ike, and that's good. Isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell?
Ladies and gentlemen, the McVicker Theater, Chicago's finest home of family entertainment, is proud to announce a first. The first time anywhere there's been an act of this nature. Not only one little lady, but two! A doubleheader! You read about them in the paper, and now here they are! Chicago's own killer dillers, those two scintillating sinners, Roxie Hart and Velma Kelly!
You can like the life you're living. You can live the life you like. You can even marry Harry, but mess around with Ike, and that's good. Isn't it grand? Isn't it great? Isn't it swell? Isn't it fun? Isn't it? But nothing stays. In 50 years or so, it's gonna change, you know. But oh, it's heaven nowadays.
Okay, you babes of jazz, let's pick up the pace. Let's shake the blues away. Let's make the parties longer. Let's make the skirts shorter and shorter. Let's make the music hotter. Let's all get in a fast car and keep it hot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Roxie and I would just like to take this opportunity to thank you for your faith and your belief in our innocence.
It was your letters, telegrams, and words of encouragement that helped us see through our terrible ordeal.
You know, a lot of people have lost faith in America.
And for what America stands for.
But we are the living examples of what a wonderful country this is.
So we would just like to say thank you and God bless you. God bless you. Thank you and God bless you.
Now I'm no one's wife, but I love my life and
Hello, everyone. Lights, can you please go back a light cue? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Gretchen Oberback. I'm the producer and director of this show tonight. This is Daniel Hahn, the producer of the Playhouse Square Dazzle Awards, and this is Pat Chapman, Pat Chapman is the sponsor of the Dazzle Awards, and they have a special announcement for us tonight.
Thank you, Gretchen. You know, every year during the Dazzle Awards, we give out a special award in addition to the many, many trophies we offer. And in some ways, it's my very favorite Dazzle Award. It's called the Spirit of the Dazzle Awards, and the way that it is selected is this. All of the creative team members throughout the week are keeping an eye out on all 120 students who are in the show. They, the night before the show, gather in the theater after everyone's gone home, and they decide which one student most represents the spirit of this program. It's a Broadway choreographer, it's a Broadway musical director, and it's all of the professionals who work with all the Broadway shows. And they get together and they talk about the students. It is a spirited conversation. Last year, I remember sitting there, it was exhausting, you know, we're doing the 10th anniversary of the Dazzle Awards, we're sitting there, oh, all right, that's right, we have to talk about spirit. And then throughout the whole week, my staff was saying, how about Jack? What do you think about Jack? I remember one particular moment in the rehearsal when a lot was going on in the dance hall, and there was a singing moment in the lobby of the Idea Center. I don't know if you're going to remember this, but Jack had gathered a group of students, like with their music, and was like a conductor. He was like directing, people were talking, and I'm like, there is a student who's not wasting time, not scrolling through his phone. He's doing the work in a positive way when everyone else is exhausted. And I thought, that kid is what this program is about. It was no surprise to me when our Broadway choreographer said, I want Jack. So what Playhouse Square does whenever a student wins an individual achievement award is we press a duplicate trophy so that it can be displayed in your trophy case. Because it's great when all the sports teams wins awards, but I think the theater students deserve some awards too. And so I was saying to Jack, well, you know, when you're my age and you come back and you can show your kid, you say, look, that's a trophy I got when I was honored with the Spirit of the Dazzle Awards, the very first Dazzle Award trophy for Independence High School. It's my pleasure to present to Gretchen from Pat Chapman for Jack. Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Everyone, enjoy the show.